What a night, Jackie and Randy. You're right. It's a homecoming that Walter McCarty will never forget. The University of Evansville stunned the city of Lexington. UE stunned the #1 team in the country. And UE defeated Kentucky 67-64 in dominating fashion. Now, the head coach in his second season was greeted by a water shower in the post-game locker room celebration, along with all of the cheers that you could hear from about a mile away. Now, Evansville dominated on both ends of the court for the full 40 minutes of regulation to leave Rupp Arena with a victory. Now, tonight marked the first time a #1 Kentucky team lost at home to an unranked non-conference opponent. The Purple Aces snapped a 39-game win streak.
They beat us. This wasn't us giving them a game. They took it from us. They came into Rupp Arena where not many people win, and they won a tough game. And I'm, again, happy for Walter. He's a good man and a terrific coach.
I believe in my guys, and they'll tell you that. I believe in them. You talk to Tony Delk or my good friend Antoine Spillman, those guys. I told them, we're going to come here, we're going to get one. We're going to surprise a lot of people today. Today at practice, I told my guys, it's a great day to be a Purple Ace, and let's go do it.
It's a great day to be a Purple Ace. What great words there. The University of Evansville has officially been put on the map and the national stage after taking down the #1 team in the country, the Kentucky Wildcats, for the first time in program history. Now, don't change the channel because 14 Sports has everything you need that has come from this historic matchup here in Lexington. I'll be live later in sports. You can catch the game highlights if you missed any of the action on SEC Network. And, of course, hear more from Coach Cal and Walter McCarty, as well as the 2 scoring leaders for the University of Evansville, Sam Cunliffe and KJ Riley. Back to you, Randy and Jackie. Welcome back. Bethany Miller here at Rupp Arena. Now, the University of Evansville paved their way through the city of Lexington as the Purple Aces stunned the #1 team in the country. The first time in school history that has been done, a 67-64 victory over top-ranked Kentucky. It was a perfect homecoming for Walter McCarty in just his second season as head coach. Last year in his inaugural season, an 11-21 record, and now in his second game of the season, he takes down the top-ranked team in the country. What a win for Walter McCarty and the Purple Aces, and it was a crazy game on both sides of the ball, on both sides of the court. Actually, UE dominating UK for almost all 40 minutes of regulation. We'll head right now to the highlights. Now, Walter McCarty, as I said, the homecoming was going on. John Calipari and Walter McCarty met before the game tonight. As I said, UE came out hot against the Wildcats. Both teams undefeated coming into this matchup. Now, early on, UE was on the break, and it's Shamar Gibbons to Sam Cunliffe, who slams it home, and the Aces lead by 2, and that got Cunliffe going. DeAndre Williams feeds the Kansas transfer, and he nails the triple. He had 12 in the first half, and the Aces lead 34-30 at half. Well, second half we go. It's KJ Riley on the drive. He gets it to go. The Aces up 7. Then look at this hustle play here on the rebound. Evansville fights for it, and then Williams tips it ahead to himself. Check this out. A big slam for the big fella. The Aces are up 4. But UK fought back. It's Tyrese Maxey who hits the huge three-pointer, and now it's tied at 46s. The Cats hit 2 free throws to take the lead, and then UE answers. Gibbons swishes the 3 to put the Aces back up 1. Then look at this play. Williams driving in and somehow makes the acrobatic layup to put the Aces up by 5. Well, next, Purple Aces up by 3. They make the extra pass again to Noah Frederiking in the corner. He is ice cold. Put it in his veins. A 6-point UE lead. After UK trims it down to 1, it's Riley missing the tough shot, but gets his own rebound and puts it in so huge. 65-62 Aces. Then with 7 seconds left, there's one last chance to tie for UK, but Maxey's 3 is just short. The Aces, yes, the Aces beat #1 Kentucky 67-64.
It was a team win. I'm very proud of our guys, and we got to continue to get better and keep having nights like this. And we've got talent. We've got guys who can play. And the good thing about all these guys, we all complement each other, and they love playing together. They're a great group. So I don't know how much this does for us. It's a great win for our program, but I think it's for our team is we have to say, hey, we can come in here. If we just stick together, good things can happen.
They were the tougher team. They executed. They made shots and threes and free throws. My hat's off to him. It's hard to do that in this building, but they were more ready to play. He had his team better prepared than I had my team.
Now let's get to the players who actually were on the court for this amazing victory. Now the media was able to speak with Sam Cunliffe and KJ Riley coming out of the post-game victory, and both of those players led UE respectively in scoring. Now my favorite part of the press conference, the question was, when did your team believe that you could take down the top-ranked team in the country? Well, what did both players say? They said in practice, as they were scouting the Wildcats, they knew that something was different this time around, and it showed on the court.
They're a great team, good talent. We just showed the world like we can play. Anybody could play with anybody. We play with confidence and we stick to the game plan.
It's amazing, come to a school like this and you talk about doing things like this, making history and playing in front of these bright lights. And, we prepared the right way. We had our mindset in the right spot, and to actually do it is surreal. I mean, I couldn't have imagined this ever in my life. So, for our team to see the preparation that we put in and to see something great come from it is just it's unbelievable.
As we wrap up our coverage here at Rep Arena, I'll leave Purple Aces fans with this. Your team just snapped a 52-game home winning streak of the #1 top-ranked team in the country. What is it? It's a great day to be a Purple Ace. The 14 Sports crew says farewell from Lexington, and from Rep Arena, for Aaron Hancock and I, for tonight's historic victory over Kentucky, I'm Bethany Miller.